I feed off positivity. I just do. I love to surround myself with positive people, positive books, positive movies, positive music. That's my jam. What is yours? What feeds you and allows you to live on cloud nine?
I thought I had to change who I was meant to be, but the more I grow, the more I see it's not about a roller race, a prize to claim. It's finding peace in my own name, just me becoming serene.
Well, hello there, beautiful, and welcome to another episode of Becoming Serene with me, your host, Ruth Serene DeBonnett-Southall. Yes, honey, some things are different. And even though it was not what I was about to talk about and bring up, I have new hair. So with this new hair, definitely comes new attitude. But the purpose is still the same. This podcast is created just for you, those of you who are like myself, on a journey in pursuit of purpose while embracing our peace. So thank you for joining me once again. And as always, please subscribe, share it with a friend, even if they're not on this journey. Welcome them to the journey. Just let them know we're here for them. Today's episode is so near and dear to my heart. It kind of brings together a whole bunch of other things I've already been speaking about and talking to people about, but it is all about becoming serene from the inside out. Your whole wellness, my darlings. Being whole is the goal. Please remember that. My friend wrote a book about it. Hashtag, I'm going to go ahead and attach her information to this, but I absolutely am an avid believer in not just being healed, but being whole. So whole is the goal, and we're going to talk about at least 3 things about total wellness and wholeness. So we're going to talk about your emotional, your mental, and your spiritual. Because 3 John 1:2 states, "Beloved, I pray that ye prosper in all things and be in health, even as your soul prospers." So we have to deal with the inner woman and work on the inner so that it'll shine outward. So you may be thinking, okay, Ruth, I know these things, but give me some quick tidbits. That's what I'm here for. I'm your girl. Emotionally, I want you to think, what do I allow to live rent-free in my head? What negativity and what things that I know are no good for me, that not only I let repeat in my head, but sometimes even let come out of my mouth. When I look in the mirror, do I see the beauty that God created, or do I see all the flaws? Do I talk about how this is too thick and this is too thin and this has markings on it that I didn't have before children? This is sagging. This is depleted. These edges are gone. What is it that you're seeing and stating that's the issue and that bothers you? Because one of the things I know for sure, if it's fixable, then go ahead and make a plan to start fixing it. Let's start there. But those things that we can't change, and I am not talking about, oh no, that can be changed, girl, with a little nip and tuck, with some snip and with some that. No. I'm talking about things that you can fix without excessive money, without breaking the bank, without mortgaging your house. No, my darlings, some walking, some changing your thoughts, some affirmations, those things that that can be fixed easily. So emotionally, let's talk about what are the things, my darlings, that you are feeling, but you're stuffing down. You're not dealing with it. And mainly because guess what? You're not naming it. You cannot fix what you cannot identify and you don't name. I am not telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I've lived. These things come from, a lot of reading and a lot of therapy, but it's mostly what I've learned through what I've lived. So emotionally, it can be somebody else that triggered some things in your past, and then you meet someone else and you think, oh my God, this is what I've been waiting for, until they trigger some of the things from your past that cause you to go crazy, like straight up go off on them. And they're like, wait, where did that come from? Because it possibly was the response that someone else deserved, but you didn't respond that way in the past. Maybe you didn't feel as bold or courageous then. And now you've done the work and now you're bold and courageous. And oh my goodness, but guess what? That test will come up to see if you truly are healed and whole, and see if you're going to act out or if you're going to actually express the emotion maturely and have a discussion about it and say, you know what, I would rather you don't speak to me in that tone. And believe me, this may not be an issue with anyone else, but for me, it kind of makes me feel attacked and unappreciated and a little unloved. So I would need you to, just be mindful of this. Is that okay? Using your words and not crashing out about something that is big. Let me tell you, married almost 27 years, and we're still having some of the same conversations. They're not as frequent. So I am so grateful. I love you, honey. Thank you for doing the work. But we're both doing the work. And then there's the spiritual. I'm always going to tie spiritual into everything. Why? It's because we're spiritual beings. I have to. I have to tie the spiritual in. And what is it that your soul needs? Is your soul being fed properly? Let's be clear. It's being fed. Your soul can be fed with garbage. I know I tend to say negativity a lot because negativity is literally my kryptonite. I told you, I don't care. So what? Because just as you knowing the emotion that needs to be addressed, once again, not negative things, but knowing even what you need and what your soul needs. I feed off positivity. I just do. I love to surround myself with positive people, positive books, positive movies, positive music. That's my jam. What is yours? What feeds you and allows you to live on cloud nine? What keeps you high? And stop playing with me. I mean, spiritually. What keeps you just so high that it will take everything in the world to bring you down? Because the whole thing, as Jonathan McReynolds says, the whole aim is you have to stay high. You have to continually, properly feed your soul. You already know I'm going to bring up That Miracle Morning by Hal Elrod, because without that, I don't know if I would be able to even be here. I don't even know if Becoming Serene would have ever happened, because I have to begin my day with savors. I have to begin it with silence, affirmations, visualization, exercise, reading, and scribing, which is journaling. All of those things are necessary for me. But I challenge you. I challenge you to figure out what's necessary for you, beloved. I feel like Iyanla now. Hello, beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Becoming Serene. But if you have not subscribed yet, please hit that button right now. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever new episodes drop. And if you are truly, truly enjoying this show, please share it with someone else who is also embracing peace in their pursuit of purpose, just like we are. So, thank you so much again as we continue our journey together of becoming serene. But what's necessary for you? What is it that you need in order for you to not just be okay, but to be mentally, emotionally, and spiritually well? I want you to be whole. So I challenge you for just simply, let's say 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, every single day, daily. Spend some time to work on your mental, your emotional, and your spiritual health by doing what, you ask? Checking in. Check in with yourself mentally for at least 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, ask, what is it that I am doing and that I'm allowing even into my ear gate, my eyes, and just all of the gates that we should be guarding? What am I allowing into these areas of my life that are actually helping me or hurting me? And those things that are hurting, get rid of it. Even if it's negative self-talk or if it's something someone else said to you, immediately rebuke it. If you're like me, I rebuke it. Or you could cancel it. Shut it down. That's not me. Someone even sent something around. If someone was to speak to you and come up to you and say this, that, and the other and, talk bad about you, how would you respond? I would respond, who are you talking? Bye. I'm walking away. That's not who I am. I'm not receiving that in any type of way. And then even your emotions. How are you guarding your emotions? Which means you should not be a reactor. You should be a creator. You should come into a space. I am full of joy. Oh my God, all hell is breaking out over here. Not me, not my problem. I'm turning around and I'm leaving. No, don't receive any of that so that now you're reacting and now it's crash out time. And then I said 3 minutes for the first, 3 minutes for the second. But baby, when it comes down to the fourth, your spiritual time, again, this is like first thing in the morning. What scripture are you going to read, meditate on, apply, memorize so that you can literally make the word a lamp unto your feet through the day? You know it's a lamp to your feet for a reason, because it requires action, movement. And also, when you hide the word in your heart that you may not sin against God, then it's also going to come out of your mouth, because that is where the abundance of the heart flows. From your heart, it comes out your mouth. So remember, everything that we do here at Becoming Serene is to help you and I together. I'm partnering with you. I'm your girl. It is for all of us to continue this journey together, to create a community of Becoming Serene family. As we journey together in our pursuit of purpose while embracing peace. Doesn't that sound amazing? I know it does to me. That's why I say it so much. So thank you so much again for joining me. And like I told you in the beginning, this was just the first three dimensions of wellness. I have 3 more coming up next. So do not forget to hit that notification bell so you can receive when it is ready just for you. And I also have something else for you to know, but I will share that a bit later. Thank you so much for joining me. As always, stay serene.